first.
You haven't told me anything.
Yeah, this is all candy.
Oh. So me and my daughter, we have a class on how to build a car or something from scratch.
Yeah, you already know what to say when they do that. One, hashtag girl dad, but how to build a car?
Yeah.
That's the story right here. We learn it, we own it, we can do it. That's what me and Marcos were talking about.
Yeah.
That used to be how we functioned in the Black community. We did a little bit of everything, we knew a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we gotta pass it down.
Yeah.
Put things together, yeah.
It's awesome.
Shaking, we got the intro, so that was all cool. So,
I was waiting, are you recording it all?
well, we just want to have some candid conversations. Just introduce yourself. We'll start with Johnny.
My name is Johnnie Turnage. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I founded a company called Evenscore. We are an impact-focused donation platform.
Hi, I'm Bryan Campbell. I'm currently a principal engineer at Amazon.
Interesting enough, Johnny and Bryan, have you all ever met each other before?
No,
We just met here.
just met.
Okay.
Bryan is trying to be the next Black Iron Man, so y'all should know about what he is doing. Him and his daughter are about to build a car from scratch over the summer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's gonna be fun. You know, I was in Detroit public schools for a long time. I went to Bates. I ended up moving to Southfield. I went to Lathrop. Then I went to Michigan State. And my family owns 2 computer companies. So growing up, I was part of Sync Technologies. And my aunt actually told me how to program in the 7th grade.
Oh.
And so around that time, I just got hooked immediately. Every single day I'm programming. I started programming in high school. I actually ended up hacking like the school's computers, changed people's grades.
Oh, like you, like literally, Tony Stark got nothing on you.
And then they hired me to do security for high school. And then they I actually taught a class for 12th grade. I actually taught a class. And then I went to Michigan State. They hired me there as faculty. I was just the first undergrad that was also faculty. They had me in the graduate room. So everyone thought I was a graduate, but I wasn't. I was an undergrad. And then I went from there. I lived in Virginia, Nevada, California, and Illinois, just doing different companies. I worked at Google for 7 years. My first position at Google, I made a brand new ad that makes multiple $1 billion a year for Google. I helped them out with their privacy security, and I started working for Waymo, working on a self-driving car.
Mm-hmm.
And teaching the car how to understand weather like fog, wind, rain. And now I'm a principal engineer at Amazon, helping out the training and certification program, basically making sure that engineers have opportunity to learn about cloud infrastructure.
Yeah, that's powerful. I'm honored, honestly. Look, we know you're a legend. My journey into tech's a little different. My background's actually in community organizing. So I'm not a technical founder, but in organizing, I learned you really listen and then do something about what you're hearing. And 2020, George Floyd is killed. It's a pandemic. It's the first time I'm not hands-on on an election because everything's remote. So I'm at home like, well, you should be doing more. What does your revolution look like?
Right.
So I started following the money and going like, there are billions of dollars being committed and donated for Black communities, but it was not getting there. And people are calling me like, where should I donate? And I'm like, why isn't there something that does this very easy for people, but also does a good job of redirecting people from some of the biggest organizations to who are the people doing the work on the ground? Who are the people creating those real pipelines? Through that journey, we got connected actually to some organizers who started a progressive VC firm and got a VC check to do some.
That's pretty difficult.
We have had a blessed kind of journey, so it's been different. So we were able to get some VC funding early on and get angels who kind of helped me. And you realize when you're starting a company, like you fall down a lot and you have to get up real fast and learn. So through getting mentors and guidance, we've kind of figured out our path. And then through that journey, I realized how hard it is. I thought our journey was hard. When I'm listening to people, I'm like, you've been doing this for 8 years and you have not cracked through. And so I've been on like another mission of what do we need to do to share what I'm learning about tech, connect other people in tech to demystify it and make opportunities for network building, capital, and connect. So last year we got to go to Afrotech, Miami Tech Week, Art Basel, and then just recently somebody sponsored us to go to South by. And you go there and you go, there's a much bigger world than what tech looks like in Detroit. And so we've been using some of that community organizer energy and the people who've been helping us to pulling the other so what are we doing about tech? So I got on the board of Michigan Founders Fund. I've been close with James Fegan at Venture 313 to all right, there's energy and money actually for Black tech. I'm gonna make a lot of noise, keep making noise until we make it easier. And then we've been fortunate. Doug Song, he's like Michigan's latest unicorn, has been like mentoring and advising and even invested in us. So like, you can do it.
Yeah.
And so taking that, I'm like, we've been blessed. I'm trying to share our blessing as much as possible and just teach people how to do it. So we started lunch on Saturdays it was really a co-working space, but what's happening is every time we post on LinkedIn, it gets bigger. So we're like, let's open it up. It's New Labs. New Labs are you from Michigan Central? So the old Michigan Training Center, they just opened up a co-working kind of innovation space.
Okay.
New Labs is based in New York, and they're really good for connecting like larger contractors, larger corporations to people who are building.
That's here in Detroit?
It's here in Detroit. They just had their grand opening Tuesday. And so they've been generous in like opening the space and paying for you. I'm like,
oh, nice.
They told me what it costs to give it to us. So look, if you're not doing nothing wonderful today, swing by just to come see the space.
Okay.
But their goal was to bring some of that innovation. So when you go, you've been in tech. Like when you go to the Silicon Valley, even Houston now is booming.
Yeah.
But Atlanta, I'm like, there are innovation centers where you get together. You get to connect with people who are like, oh, you can build this?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, this is in our backyard, because so much of it, people are like, tech isn't black, Detroit's not doing that. It's all these other things. There are some really smart people doing some great stuff that we don't know about. And so we have to uplift those people and connect them.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.